Now, some people just have goodness in their hearts. Marty Beckett is one of them. He's never had much, but he's made ends meet and devotes his life to helping those who need it.
It's pretty much 7 days a week, and at times it can be 24 hours a day. We help about 7,000 people a week. Why do I do this? I believe it's what I should do.
Motorbike rider, delivery driver, back dock worker, kitchen hand and king of the kids. Marty Beckett isn't your typical pastor.
I've had people often say, you know, colourful words. They go, "Oh, I can't believe you're a pastor. I wouldn't have thought it." And I go, well, you know, it wasn't what I intended.
Every day from sun up to sundown, Marty is on the move, feeding the needy, helping the homeless.
I grew up in Housing Commission. I had 7 siblings and mum and dad, all in a 2 to 3 bedroom house, depending on which one we were in. I know what it's like to do it tough.
We really can't do without him.
Yeah, very special person.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Don't embarrass me.
Yeah, I won't embarrass you.
Enough room?
Marty's group, Christ Mission Possible, gets no government funding. But this larger-than-life pastor makes sure everyone who comes for help gets it.
How many in the family?
You often get this question, why are you doing this? And we say, because we want to.
Every day is different. There's breakfasts, school projects, even free grocery mornings.
19, 20, 21.
At the grocery handouts, people can choose what they want, and no one asks who, what or why.
We're struggling and I'm only a low-income earner, so it helps out with me, my husband and my daughter.
How many families would you get, or how many people would you get coming through here, like, each time?
Just here today you'll get anywhere from 100 to 150 families. So that's probably representative of 600-700 people being affected just in this one venue.
Why did you come here today?
Just to help filling up the cupboards and food for the week.
What sort of a difference does getting these free groceries make to you?
A big difference.
It is a struggle. It's a massive struggle.
What are you finding hard at the moment?
Paying the bills, keeping our head afloat.
Could be their whole weekly groceries, couldn't it?
For people like pensioners and so forth, I'm pretty sure it is.
We can go to the fridge. Is that right? I've got this, I've got that, I've got...
The free clothes stands are also popular, especially in winter. Most are brand new, and sometimes there's even household items.
There's 60 pillows for you.
Wow.
I like this.
Well, that'll help a lot, mate. Thank you so much.
I've got a whole lot of milk.
The food that just arrived has been harvested from another group called Oz Harvest, and Oz Harvest do a similar thing to what we do. They harvest from companies, and then they distribute to places like us.
They've built a cool room, but most supplies get handed out within hours of arriving, with a dinner on the streets happening most nights. Some days they borrow a neighbour's forklift. The rest of the time it's hard manual work.
It's not ours, and it's getting old, and look, it would be great to have a new one.
The other thing running a bit rough is the van.
One van does make it hard. A couple of vans will make it a lot easier, because this one's sort of going all over the place all the time, you know. It
picks up supplies and delivers hampers to those who can't get out.
Yeah, mate, just dropping off your hamper for you.
Okay.
Okay. These are hampers that are going out to an over 55s. So these are people that are, you know, they're living in like affordable accommodation and just have trouble getting through their weekly food bill.
We always rely on him, and he always turns up for it.
When you can't get round as well as you used to, and you know that, you'll hear the doorbell ringing, so I just did come out and there's a bag of groceries sitting there.
After every drop-off, there's always a pickup. Mitchinbury Fruit Market supplies fresh ingredients for some dinners on the streets.
Yeah, we've been donating for 8 years now, and they tell us what they need or what's on the menu for tonight.
The local Woolworths also helps with bread and cakes.
It's a lot of wasted food, isn't it?
Well, you're putting it to good use.
Yeah, we do. Otherwise it would go in the bin. And the big thing is that's a major cost for dumping that. So this reduces their cost, but also gets into the mouths of someone that needs it.
As for making the food, that's done at Alison's house in Mount Druitt.
Your house gets very busy on a Wednesday, doesn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. All these wonderful volunteers that come, because it's like a 5-star restaurant under the stars.
It is.
That's what we call it.
Omelette and fried rice.
Oh, lovely.
Other nights, local businesses cook the food and Marty and the team pick it up.
Good man. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you, mate.
On those nights, there's always a long line of people waiting at Kingswood Station.
Why do you come here on a Thursday night?
Basically, we're low-income earners, pensioner.
I think it's like really good, and the food's like amazing.
Is this the part of the job that you love, when you look around and you see a smile?
It is, yeah. You see people just sort of hanging out. It's community. You know, we could do this in a church building, we could do it in a hall somewhere, but this is community.
Do you like coming here?
Yeah, I'm 5.
You're 5?
My buddy Lou.
Oh, great.
And the pretty birds that flown just I'm still free. Take a chance on me.
Things can get on top of you sometimes. This just really sort of helps you get out of that hole.
I come here to help out and to have something to eat. Yeah, I was saved there, you know. I went to Goulburn jail and, you know, I did a lot of bad things. It was really bad. It was dark. It was deep. And, yeah, I've just been lifted out of it.
Take a chance on me.
Come every week. It's nice to have a cooked dinner.
After every meal service, each person also gets a hamper to take home.
About 3 months ago, I was short of money and I thought, well, I'm losing weight, and now I've put on that much weight, I have to lose weight.
And every night there's one final pickup from the local Baker's Delight.
All this bread. Yeah.
That's a lot of bread.
It's a lot of bread every night.
It's an amazing setup and commitment, but Marty says even more could be done if he had the help.
I was actually surprised there's people out here that help families like us.
It was a good night, mate. It was a good night, yeah. Unfortunately, a good night. You wish you didn't have to do it.
There are some special people in the world, aren't there? Now, as we said, Marty and his CMP are in need of a van to provide for the growing number of people seeking help. If you or your company can help in any way, please send us an email.